Hello, welcome everybody. Let's see. So far, I've seen 2 of you, but I think it's 5 in the watching. Sobel Edge, welcome. One more. Welcome, glad to see so many have arrived. I was quite late announcing this live stream. Today I have prepared several Flurf videos, one about religion and some Flurf news. Welcome, Harry. I'm as I said on my latest last live stream, I'm working on the format on my live streams, and today I've tried with broadcasting live from my new studio in the basement. So soon I will be live on camera too. It worked quite well. On the image here we have the knife in the middle is on the way to Judy Bassett. Fred, welcome. Thank you, Sable. I have so many windows up on my screens. I haven't looked on the list who is in the side chat, but thank you for the help. First, a small Flurf news.
Flat Earth FAQ is the ultimate reference guide for concise, comprehensive answers to.
Yes, the big author Eric Dubay just released his latest book. The part in this one that I thought is quite funny is the presentation of the author of the book. Let's listen.
The most frequently asked flat Earth questions, accompanied with detailed drawings, maps, memes, charts, and full-color photographs as helpful visual aids. Written by the president of the International Flat Earth Research Society and author of several other flat Earth books and documentaries, I recommend Flat Earth FAQ as both an ideal introduction to the subject for beginners and a perfect coffee table book for established flat earthers.
Have any one of you heard of the society he's running? The International Flat Earth Research Society. Oh dear. And look at the cover, at the book cover. Oh, but yes, stating the obvious. FIQY. And he also stated that it contains maps. Perhaps it's here we can find a working flat Earth map. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Yes, he have made some books before. One of them was a children's book, and I think this one looks like a children's book. I will not play any more of this video. I think I'm fascinated by this. Is someone buying this crap? Oh dear. Let's move on to some flat earth debunk instead. The first video, if you saw my latest live stream, I showed Wolfie 6020's latest video. It was he had filmed on crossing when he crossed the Atlantic, or fly over the Atlantic with the airplane he's working on, and he showed that the HUD, the display showed that we live on a globe. It was impossible what you saw on his video on a flat earth. Rachel 000, or what's her name again, made a debunk video of Wolfie's video. In my last live, I thought that no flat earther would dare to try to debunk this. So it's only text on her video, so it's no commentary. But let's watch it. So you have to read her conclusions. The funny thing with this is, this wasn't the subject of Wolfie's video. I will show a part of Wolfie's video afterwards. Wolfie have also commented on her video. She thinks that the horizon is the clouds. So Wolfie asked her if she knew of which height the clouds were, and of course she couldn't answer that one. So her debunk, if it would be meaningful, it had to be the solid, the real horizon. So now she comparing clouds with the clouds. So she must have completely misunderstood Wolfie's video. Let's look at a short part of his video as a reminder. You don't need to like and subscribe. She is a subscriber.
Now, this clip
of my
was
channel.
taken last week while crossing the North Atlantic on the way to Switzerland. Again, we can see the HUD horizon line, which is horizontal from the pilot's eyes. We can see the nose up pitch attitude of the aircraft by this indication, and we can also see the angle of attack indicator indicating 2.6 degrees, and that matches the nose-up pitch attitude from horizontal. The Sun and the Earth's horizon are clearly below horizontal, and again, this is impossible on a flat Earth. Now this clip was taken a few minutes earlier before the Sun appeared because I wanted to show you the orientation of the illuminated portion of the Moon. The Moon was out the right hand side of the cockpit, and you can see that the illuminated side is facing the direction of the sunrise. So once again, we have a real-world observation that confirms the Earth cannot be flat. And as I mentioned earlier, flat earthers will go into damage control and try to convince people that this is due to the nose-up pitch attitude of the aircraft. But this indication here is showing you the nose-up pitch attitude. The pitch up from horizontal. This line represents zero pitch, which is horizontal. And the Earth's horizon and the Sun, when it first rose, are well below horizontal. That is something you just would not see if the Earth was flat.
This was the video. It's Wolfie's video is longer, but this was the video that she looked at and totally misunderstood it. It was an honest attempt from her, and she had the discussion with Wolfie in the comments to the video. So she did try, she did fail. The next one is a short one. This one is from CC Chris.
So we're at a New York country club. New York Country Club. Now that right over there is the New York City skyline.
I don't think he's a member of the country club.
Let's take a look and see how it comes out here. Whoa. There we go. It's a little foggy. We're getting a storm coming in. That's the Freedom Tower right there. Now we're approximately 25 or 30 miles away. I'll take the Google map reading. I don't know if...
I love his work with the camera. It's so damn professional. Oh dear, if I could be as good as CC using the camera. Great work, CC.
Oh, there
it is. The buildings.
Okay, now that's the Empire State Building, obviously. You can see that in the distance.
Oh, sharpen it. Focus. CC.
Alright. I think I have it focused. It's hard to tell because the sun is just beating down right here. But you can clearly see the Freedom Tower right here. That's the bottom. You're probably missing about 20 levels there. But My friends, you should not be able to see this 20 freaking miles away. 25, 30 miles away. Come on, guys. Are you fucking kidding me? Empire State Building. Freedom Tower. Nice. This is New York Country Club.
Embarrassing
It's
at this
Rockland
point in
Camp,
time.
Hampstead, New York. And this is the golf course itself. Hopefully, if we can get enough people together, we'll have a nice flat earth meetup here. Everybody's curious to find out what the hell I'm doing. Well, they know I'm just spreading the truth.
So he planning a flat earth meeting at this country club. They will be so impressed. He tried to prove that the earth is flat, that you wouldn't be able to see central New York from this country club on a globe. He didn't mention how high up this country club is. oh dear. And I have some taboo for you.
Now, I usually don't like to get caught up in flat earth soap operas, but this one I could not pass up. This is absolutely hilarious. I have caught a shill on my channel, and it's in my video titled Flat Earth, Antarctic Conspiracy, the Closed Continent. If you scroll down into the comments, you're going to come across a YouTube user by the name of Thank You ESM. Thank you ESM, because this is absolutely hilarious. Unfortunately, you outed yourself as a shill, and I hope you don't get fired for that. But as you can see, he or she wrote right here, it says, copy and paste this in the comment section of Flat Earth Conspiracy videos. Sorry. Unfortunately, thank you, ESM, but you weren't actually supposed to copy and paste this portion. You're only supposed to do the bottom portion. And so, unfortunately, you outed yourself as a shill. I have to say, God bless you, and I hope you don't get in trouble for that. But thank you for visiting anyway. And to all the YouTube users out there, please know that there are definitely shills out there, and they're being paid to harass and follow and constantly twist our words and constantly argue with us about meaningless subjects. They're real. This is proof of that. Thank
you. I never get the paycheck. I'm so damn angry. Why? Do they don't, perhaps they don't have my address, or what's the problem? This is so stupid. Of course this person have read somewhere tips how to make argument against flat earthers. I've seen it on other places, but would that prove that someone is paying her? Oh dear. Taboo starts to get desperate. This one I think is a bit funny. I found a new channel, Englishman who has started make some flat earth content. He have had some exchanges of videos with Nathan Oakley and so on. He has a quite big channel, 40-50,000 subscribers, and normally he's having a photographic content about cameras and so on, but he started to make some debunk videos. So this video is flatzoids attempt on debunking his debunk video, Flatsoid will mention the name of the channel. So let's start this nonsense. Note, he have his Flatsoid have his mom in the knee down there. You see, she's quite old. She has white hair and so on. There you see Flatsoid's mom.
Hey all, and welcome to a new video. Thank you all for joining. I hope you are all doing well. Today we're going to be talking about Dave McKeegan and his up and down on a globe ball.
You've probably seen the memes for it. Things like, Globies believe that people in Australia are hanging upside down from the ceiling.
We wake up in the morning and the first thing we do is let our eyes adjust to the upside downness of Australia.
Or cruise ships on the equator are sat sideways and don't magically fall off. Because here is a ball.
You're a goddamn genius!
And here is a heavily cropped photograph of that ball. Now, which way is up and which way is down?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And I'll wager most people will say this way is up and this way is down. But then let's uncrop the photo. And right about now, most people will want to change their answer as to which way is up and which way is down. And here is the problem that flat earthers seem to struggle with, which is that up and down are relative directions. You need a frame of reference to determine which way is up and which way is down.
Do anyone think that Flatsoid will understand this? Let's move on and hear Flatsoid's response. The edit you've seen is much of those memes coming into is from Flatsoid. Dave makes nicer videos, quite great edited, and I love it. He always have his cute dog in the knee because he have stolen the dog's chair when he makes his videos.
Looking at Earth from 100 miles to 1 million miles. Let's look at the orientation, shall we? Africa, pointing south. Again, every so-called photo. Africa, South America is pointing down, so south. There's your reference. Again, from the moon, it's always pointing south, so that would make Australia on the bottom of your ball, based on the reference of how your photos are given for your globe in space.
Oh dear. Flatsoid. He's showing that he don't understand anything of what was said in this video. This is must be so damn embarrassing.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
And let's be honest, no one can look at a picture of the Earth and work out which way is which. And let's be honest, no one can look at a picture of the Earth and work out which way is which. And let's be honest, no one can look at a picture of the Earth and work out which way is which, 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 and work out which way is which.
Now, we do know 90% of the time that your globe represents the Earth as Africa and Australia from your reference underneath, which would be down.
Oh dear. Oh, he is he is so damn stupid.
It's not that we don't understand you need a relative reference. The problem is that is how your globe is depicted 90% of the time. We don't go and say, okay, you definitely have it as a down. It's called down because that's why they call hence Australia down under.
He thinks that the fact, I agree with him, most pictures you see from space, Africa is, you have north up and south down on the most pictures, but the reason for that is that we are used to see the earth that way. It's easy to recognize the earth, it's easier to recognize continents and so on. Oh, this is so stupid. And now to Google.
Now, when we come to the argument of down, why is it down? You do realize that's why you guys have what you call up and down. Because we get the strawmans all the time, like, why don't things fall up? Why do they go down? So you obviously do have an up and down.
But no one have claimed that we don't have up and down. The problem, he don't understand that down is down to the center of Earth. This genius thinks that we claim that we don't have up and down. Oh dear.
No matter where you are on your sphere. The problem with that is, which one is the true down and which one is the true up?
Did anyone understand that argument? The true up and the true down? Oh. Perhaps he's confused and talking about the magnetic north and the true north, or oh dear.
Think about that for a while, because we have video footage where astronauts in the ISS are always trying to rearrange their orientation while they are falling in 0G.
And suddenly we are on ISS instead. The video was about that we don't have, that Australia and so on is not down. All is relative. And he tried to win this argument with talking about ISS. Oh.
That kind of debunks the argument that you do not have any up and down in a 0G environment, or in this case, space. Because if you can show that the astronauts are always trying to correct the orientation, you have an actual up and down.
When they are video filming themselves on ISS, they try to orientate themselves so they are not looking upside down. And if you looked at the video from ISS you showed before, things on ISS orientating in a direction, not up and down, but for instance, on that part from the ISS, it was a laptop mounted on the wall, or if it was the wall, but it was mounted on the side. And if you're going to use it, it's easier if you orientate the same way as the laptop. That don't mean that you have really up and down on ISS. Oh dear.
So flat earthers are determining that the North Pole is the top and the South Pole is the bottom. Perceptions of what is top and bottom of the globe now are all done based off
I don't know why he silenced him. I think I made some edit mistake. Okay. I think we got the problem you have. I highly recommend to visit this I don't remember his channel name. If someone have a link to the original channel, Dave's channel, please post it in the side chat. But I think I think this video is a great picture of Flatsoid. He make videos and thinks he's very smart and that he debunks things. But often he makes this type of mistakes. He didn't understand the basic argument in this video, that up and down is relative if you look at the globe. Relative to where you are, it's always to the center of the earth. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, a quick update about regarding the drones. My colleagues at the Navy have had a collection and have sent quite a lot of money. So today I ordered more drones, so now it's 30 drones, and they really need those drones, because when I talked to one of the Ukrainians today, 20 drones is gone, shot down from the sky, or have had crashes or something. So when this arrives, I got the express delivery. This rest of them will be sent on Friday. So it's quite heavy fightings in Ukraine. So the lifespan of the drone is not so long. That was the latest on the drones. And Alexander, one of the soldiers who is wounded, will be on a live stream soon. So, next topic.
How about VeggieTales? Who can see what the problem is with this one?
Ha! Won't be long till we get off this boat!
This is parts from a video from Ken Ham, the one with the Noah Ark Museum. I haven't looked at this man because I normally don't do debunks of religion. I respect people's right to have a belief, but I only heard of Ken Ham and of some strange reason I looked at this video, and I will show some parts of it. I have cut a lot of it away, but I want to give some comments on it.
See the problem? Oh, it's cute. Yeah, but do you realize what it's really telling them, what the atheists do with that? You know, we've got a lot of issues in the church, in our culture, in the whole Western world. We're seeing an exodus from the church. We're seeing an exodus from the church in America. Did you know back in the 1700s, 75 to 80% of people in America attended church? But if you've been watching church attendance statistics over the last years, you will see there's a generational decline. If you look at this lot of statistics from 2014, so that's 8 years ago, the greatest generation, those born before 1928, this is Pew Research, 51% were attending church, and then you go down to the baby boomers, 38%, I'm in the baby boomers, then you go down to the millennials and Generation Z, and you're getting down to 27, 28%. But then if you come to 2021, this is GSS Data Explorer, you notice that ages 18 to 34, it's 8.72%. You're looking at Generation Z and millennials there. We're seeing a generational loss from the church. The church can't deny the fact that we're losing the younger generations from the church, which means families are losing younger generations to the world.
Families are losing younger generations to the world. I don't understand that one, but now he's moving on, and of course this part I have no problem with. I can see that the Christian believer thinks it's a problem that less people believes in God and goes to church and so on. I can buy that one.
We're seeing an impact of the LGBTQ movement on the church.
Here it comes. Who is responsible?
In fact, the research that was done just recently, in 2021, 27% of those 18 to 37, that includes Generation Z and millennials, self-identifying as Christians also self-identify as LGBTQ, but you notice the percent is not much different for those who self-identify as non-Christians.
And is there a problem with that?
So the world is not much different than the church when it comes to these issues.
Issues. I find that the choice of word quite interesting.
We're seeing a tornado of moral relativism permeating the culture, and it's capturing generations of our kids.
And here we see the problems.
And taking them with it. The cultural issues we see today. George Varner, Christian researcher, enter Generation Z, born between 1999 and 2015, the first truly post-Christian generation. That younger generation, Generation Z, are post-Christian, secular, twice as likely to be atheist as any previous generation.
And that is dangerous. Atheists are dangerous.
And look at the impact of LGBTQ in the culture. And of course, the last couple of weeks, we've seen a lot in regard to Disney really aggressively pushing the LGBTQ agenda. We're seeing moral relativism permeate our culture. And as you think of these issues, and these are just some of them, gay marriage, abortion, racism, gender issues, you could describe our
This illustration I find quite interesting. He compares pedophilia, racism, gay marriage, abortion, gender. Oh dear. He compares awful things like pedophilia with gay marriage.
Culture this way. Judges 21:25. In those days, there was no king in Israel. Everyone did what is right in his own eyes. You see, if there's no absolute authority, who decides what's right and what's wrong? What's good and what's bad? You do. It's all subjective. It depends on the person. You know, when people say to me, what's happened in America, it's very easy to understand. You take generations through an education system. Think about it. 85 to 90% of kids from church homes go to the public education system. They throw on God out, the Bible out, prayer out, creation out. They teach you can explain everything by natural processes. Naturalism is atheism.
And here he blames the education system, and he is a minority. If you compare Christians, he don't believe in evolution and so on. A majority of the Christians in the world don't believe in young Earth and that we live together with dinosaurs and all of this bullshit. And if you look at Christians in the country I live in, Sweden, abortion isn't the issue in Sweden. I can respect that people have thoughts about it and are against it, but this man don't represent all Christians, but he believes he's belongs to a small group.
And so they've been told this is not the absolute authority of the Word of God, that man determines truth, so then ultimately anything goes. And by the way, when anything goes, you know what doesn't go? The absolutes of Christianity. A battle between God's Word and man's Word. In an ultimate sense, there actually are only two religions in the world.
Last time I checked, we have a lot of religions in this world, and Christianity is one of them.
It comes down to God's Word and man's Word. There's only two foundations. You start with God's Word, the one who knows everything, or you start with man's Word. They're the two foundations. And on the basis of those two foundations, there are different worldviews. When you start from God's Word, we have a Christian worldview. And
as mentioned in the side chat, racism. I can point out Christian people and Christians churches that are racists. And abortion, I know people that are not religious that are against abortion.
The absolutes of Christianity, because it's God who teaches us what's right and what's wrong and what our worldview should be. You start from man's word, you have a secular worldview, and so therefore anything goes. Moral relativism, it depends on what you decide for yourself. And you know, a lot of people have the wrong idea, I find, in our churches, because for a lot of people, they look at all these and they say, we have so many problems.
Look at this image. A secular worldview, gay marriage, abortion, pedophilia, racism, gender issues. He's back to this crap. I live in a country where we are not so religious. I think we are one of the least religious people in the world in Sweden. And we have the same moral standards and in the most Western countries. We have less murders than US and so on. It's not down to religion.
Problems we have to deal with today. How do we deal with the abortion problem and
the abortion problem? Okay, that was
The
interesting.
gender problem and the racism problem and the gay marriage problem. How do we deal with all these problems? Well, here's the point.
So gay marriage is a problem. I can agree that racism is a problem. Pedophilia is a problem. But all that you see on this image is problems, according to him.
They're all the same problem. They are not different problems. They're different symptoms of the problem. The problem is you start from man's word. It's man who determines truth. Therefore, anything goes except the absolutes of Christianity. These are all symptoms from this foundation.
Okay, that was... I will not play any more of that, sorry to say, rubbish. I wanted to show it and comment on it. As I said in the beginning, I respect people's right to believe, and I can see that it's a lot of nice things with believing in a God, and it gives people comfort and meaning and so on. I understand that, but I have a big problem with this kind of religious persons. It's not good for my blood pressure to watch these kind of fools. Sorry to put you through that one, but I couldn't resist. I got so damn angry. And I said I haven't read the site yet either. Sorry. Yes, Sable. I feel that too. That if this type of persons came in power, political power, he would try to make it illegal to be atheist. They have no respect for other people's beliefs, and that comes to other religious, other Christians that don't believe that we're living in a young earth and so on. It's their way or no way. It's they have answers to it all, and they have read the Bible on the correct way. Oh dear. Jens, yes, I agree, and I'm not gay, but one of my children are, and I have friends, and I have no problem with different sexual orientations. That I can't understand the problem. It's so strange. Okay, that was what I had prepared for you tonight. I must say that this must be a record-breaking live stream from me. I think I get a bit better each time I do a live stream. I will try again and have some guests on. Perhaps the big man from Australia. I have had him on before. I only have had 2 guests on my live stream. Mr. 42 have been on, and then I have had Hugh Yars several times. But I will try to have some guests too. Perhaps someone that speaks English a bit better than I do. But my favorite video of the one I chose for you today must have been Flatsoid, because you can't take that bullshit serious. Sometimes when I look at it, I know flat earth is not important subject. It's laughable, but I get a bit annoyed sometimes with flat earthers like Taboo, which I think is dishonest. He's a liar. He have no problem presenting bullshit and lies. If you look at Flatsoid, I really believe he's honest, but frankly quite stupid. Nathan Oakley, I think he's pure bullshit. He's in it for the money and the fame. I don't think he's honest at all. So Nathan makes me angry sometimes. Flatsoid, I get annoyed by him. But CC and Flatsoid and that type of flirts, you can't do anything but laugh at them because they are so damn stupid. But I feel quite good sometimes when I look at stupid people. Sometimes I even feel like I'm some kind of genius when I look at them. That's a stupid. I believe he lives in the middle, quite far north in South Africa, in the middle of nowhere. I believe Flatsoid lives. I'm quite convinced that they have never seen the sea. I have had some ridiculous discussions with him about the navigation and what you can see and why ships disappear and so on. And I'm quite convinced that they have never seen the sea. Yes, it can be hard to tell who is a poo. I agree with that one. But if you look at Mark Sargent, for instance, he seems only to be in it to be some famous flirt. He don't make any kind of investigations, experiments, or anything. He loves to be interviewed by people from all over the world. Often nowadays it's students that making some paper about conspiracies, and then they interview Mark, and he's willing to talk to anyone. And if you look at his page, if you want to interview him in person, you will pay him the trip, the hotel, and so on. So he is, according to me, a poo. No doubt about it. I think he manifests that when he was in the commercial in Australia. When he played the role of a stupid flat earther in a commercial. Okay. I'm planning to finish the stream. I'm happy that so many visited me. I'm having a early morning tomorrow. I have to redo a weapons test. I have a certificate that I'm what do you call it? I have a certificate that I'm a military guard, or what do you call it? To be able in peacetime to guard military facilities and places. I have to have every 3 years I have to go to the shooting range and do tests and so on. So I get this. I have close to military facilities and so on. I have the same rights as a police officer. I can arrest people, I can search their cars and so on. But I have to do 2 shooting tests, one tomorrow with my rifle and one with my pistol, and then I have to do a test when I act. It's quite like a screenplay. Someone is playing a suspicious person, and I have to act in certain ways and so on. So I will go up early tomorrow, chasing bad guys and shooting. To be honest, I think it's quite funny to shoot. Not on people, but shooting is quite relaxing. Can get rid of a lot of anger. Okay, that was all for me for this time. And don't forget, if you have the chance to help Ukraine, the opportunity, use PayPal. Every cent counts. And have a nice day. I will post a video tomorrow. I have prepared one that will be posted tomorrow, I think. Okay, thank you very much. See you soon and have a nice evening, morning, or whatever time it is where you live.